Welcome to Sports Roundup for this Sunday afternoon, going into the Sunday evening, May 11th, Mother's Day 2014. Hello, I'm Peter Wiggins, and hope you had a great Mother's Day. Hope you took your mother out to dinner, bought her flowers, and treated her well. Love you, Mom. And now let's focus on the Sports Roundup. Well, started off out in Arlington, Texas, where the Red Sox are looking to take 2 out of 3 from the Texas Rangers, and in top of the first, the Boston Red Sox got on the board first. On the top of the first, on a Mike Napoli double on a line drive to right field, Alex Rios and Dustin Pedroia scores, and David Ortiz the third. 8th double of Napoli, and was 1-0 in favor of the Red Sox. And then A.J. Przinsky singles on the line drive to right fielder Alex Rios that drives home David Ortiz and Mike Napoli, and all of a sudden, 3-0 Red Sox who won. 1 inning later, top of the second inning, Shane Victorino grounds on to the fourth out, third baseman Andy Beltry to second baseman Ned Odor, and Jackie Brown Jr. scores, and Dustin Pedroia out at second, and Shane Victorino first. 4-0 Red Sox who 2. And then in the bottom of the fourth, the Texas Rangers got on the board on a Shin-Shu Chuo homer on a flying ball to left center field. 4-1 Red Sox who 4. And then in the top of the 7th inning, Dustin Pedroia homers on a fly ball to left center field, and all of a sudden it is 5-1 in favor of the Red Sox. And then in the bottom of the 7th inning, Mitch Marlin doubles on a fly ball to the left fielder Johnny Gomes. And Alex Rios scores, and it was 5-2 Red Sox, and that's the way they stand it. Boston Red Sox take 2 of 3 as they defeat the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, 5-2 as they improve their record to 19-18 in the season, and for the first time over 500 since April the 3rd. John Lucky get the win to go to 5-2 this season. He pitched 7 innings, gave up 7 hits and 2 runs, and struck out 9. Closing pitcher goes to Robert Ross Jr. He falls to 1-4 this season, got 6.2 innings pitched, 6 hits, 5 runs, 5 runs, 2 ground balls, and 3 strikeouts. And chalk up a number safe for Koji. He pitched a 1-2-3 bottom of the 9th to get his 9th save of the season for the Red Sox. Next up for the Red Sox after tomorrow off, they will travel up to Minnesota for a date with the Minnesota Twins at the Bullseye, a.k.a. Target Field in Minneapolis-St. Paul. Felix Duran on the man for the Red Sox, while Ricky Nolasco on the man for the Minnesota Twins. Game time, 8:10 p.m., which is 7:10 p.m. out in Minneapolis. Okay, let us take a look at other scores around the majors here. Oakland Athletics leading the Washington Nationals by a touchdown, 7-0 in that game being played at the bottom of the 6th inning here. Out in Seattle, Seattle Mariners leading the Kansas City Royals, 7-5 in the top of the 6th inning here. Through 5 innings out in San Diego Padres leading the Miami Marlins, 5-0. Through 6 innings out in LA, Dodgers leading the San Francisco Giants, 2-1. And final scores: Los Angeles Angels defeat the Toronto Blue Jays 9-3. Minnesota nipping Detroit 4-3. Cincinnati over Colorado 4-1. New York Mets edging out the Philadelphia Phillies, and Citi Field in 11, 5-4. Atlanta Braves defeat the Chicago Cubs 5-2. In Turner Field, Houston Astros defeat the Baltimore Orioles 5-2. Cleveland Indians edging out the Tampa Bay Rays 8-6-5. Arizona Diamondbacks defeat the Chicago White Sox 5-1. Milwaukee Brewers nip the New York Yankees 6-5. And Boston Red Sox defeat the Texas Rangers 5-2. And tonight, Sunday Night Baseball on ESPN, St. Louis Cardinals square off against the Pittsburgh Pirates. How about those Red Sox? Okay, shifting gears here to hockey, where the Boston Bruins and the Montreal Canadiens will square off out in Montreal for game number 6 the Eastern Conference second round on Monday night, as the Bruins head back to the Bell Center for game 6 on Monday night against the Canadiens, knowing that it's going to take their best effort to close out the series. The Bruins are going to have their best effort here, and we'll take a preview of that. And big story: the Boston Bruins can advance to the Eastern Conference Final for the 2nd straight season with a victory at Bell Center. They become the first team in the Eastern Conference second round series to win 2 in a row with a 4-2 victory in Game 5 against the Montreal Canadiens on Saturday. The Bruins aren't making their plans for the next round yet. It's just like losing. You know, you want to park it as quick as you can focus on the next game. And you always know that the fourth win in the series is the toughest one to get. Bruins for Milan Lucic said, you know where. In the position 3 years ago, up 3-2 going into Montreal. And you know, we didn't have our best game and dropped that one. So it's like I said, we know how tough it is going to go into the Bell Center with a wet crowd and them coming out with their best effort. 3 times in the past 4 seasons, the Bruins went on the road with a chance to clinch Game 6 and failed. The Canadiens swept Tampa Bay Lightning in the first round and won games 1-3 series, rarely trailing the game, let alone a series, before they lost Game 5. Team score, Bruins led for 11-39 in the first 4 games, but Crab lead in the first period of Game 5 and never winning interest and a solid start could be the key to the Bruins' hopes and end of the series short of a Game 7. Catch-up hockey is Texan. It's tough. You'll have a lot of pressure to yourself to try to get those goals back. And they're not going into it's pretty tough mentally. Ford really said physically doesn't change too much because you're balancing and get it out of the puck out just as hard as you're trying to get the puck in. Canadiens Montreal was disappointed in its emotional response to the series being tied and chance it had at home had one win from wrap it up. The Canadiens were confident that wouldn't be the case in Game 6 with their season on the line. Well, you're back in the corner. It's going to be desperate. Said goalie Carey Price said, I think we're going to be desperate our cup coming into that next game, and I think we're getting excited for that challenge. Who's up? Bruins forward Carl Soderberg, Laura Eriksson, and Matt Fraser combined 6 points in Game 5. Soderberg has 1 goal and 4 assists in that series. Goaltender Tuukka Rask has allowed 2 goals in the past 2 games, and Canadian defenseman PK Subban scored a goal in Game 5 and has 12 points in the past 8 games. It goal and 6 points in the series. And injury report: Bruins forward Kellyanne with a back and defenseman Devin Cyberg ACL, MCL, and Ahmed Quaid ankle remain out. Montreal forward Alex Glenchuk Lodebar remains out. So the Bruins gonna have to put their best effort if they want to clinch against the Canadiens in 6 up in Montreal. They're gonna need to put their best game forward. Put their best hockey game forward if they want to clinch in 6 here out of Montreal. Okay, let us take a look at NHL action here. 2 NHL hockey games gonna play tonight. 7 p.m. on the Eastern Conference second round. Pittsburgh Penguins facing the New York Rangers here. Penguins lead the series 3-2 as they can wrap Game 6 up in New York Rangers and put their ticket to the Eastern Conference Finals. In Chicago Blackhawks square off against Minnesota Wild at 9 p.m., 8 p.m. Central out in the United Center in Chicago. That game, Pittsburgh, New York can be seen on NBC Sports Network, and Game 5, Minnesota, Chicago will be seen on United Center on CNBC. Alright, let us take a look at NBA playoff action here. With 3:35 left in the third quarter here. It's the Oklahoma City Thunder leading the Los Angeles Clippers 98-87. That game being played with 3:29 left in the fourth quarter. OKC Thunder lead that series 2-1. 35 points for Kevin Durant and 7 rebounds, while Chris Paul got 23 points and 7 assists. And 8 o'clock, the Indiana Pacers will square against Washington Wizards game number 4 of that series. Indiana's got a 2-1 lead in that series, while OKC Thunder's a lead in the best of 7 series as Los Angeles Clippers now cut it to 90-89 with. Okay, let us take a look at our latest out in the Players Tournament golf tournament here. The Airline Center signaling some severe weather, particularly lightning here. The course play is suspended with Martin Kamer on the 14th hole holding a 3-stroke advantage over Jim Furyk. And I will be on that on my Weather Magician evening report coming up in a couple of minutes. Here. Okay, that's gonna be it for Sports Roundup for this Sunday evening. I'm Peter Woods. Have a good evening, and I'll be back tomorrow night right after the town meeting after the Bruins Canadiens game. How about this? Red Sox!